Hey guys, today's story is about a guy that tries to kill everything. Okay, so this is my first time running a campaign. I didn't know how to write this one out, but I really wanted to learn to DM. So I picked Baldur's Gate from 5e to run. And in the first session, it was a run-of-the-mill go to the tavern and find an important person. Now, the player in question for the story, who is now dubbed Stabby, is with our group. He was a first-time player, and in a group of 6, they were waiting to play a game of Baldur's Bones, a dice gambling game from the campaign, and he started getting impatient because the table was full. I told him that he needed to wait, and he said,
"Okay, I stab one in, I take your seat."
So at that point, I kinda just stopped and the rest of my players just stood there dumbfounded. But since this was his first session ever, he probably didn't understand in-game consequences yet, so I let him off the hook and said, "Okay, I'm going to let you take that back this time, because if you do that, the whole tavern will turn against you." He gets huffy and says, "Fine." And later on, they were at a small potion shop run by a small old man. The old man told Stabby that he couldn't go lower on the price because his shop was failing and he needed the money. The check was an 18, and he was told that the man was not lying. And Stabby said,
"Okay, well, I don't want to pay you, so give me the potion or I stab you with my trident."
The intimidation check was high, and at a disadvantage because of the way he spoke the line. But at this point I was kind of fed up with Stabby, so I made it so that the shop owner had 7 large burly sons, who came out after hearing the threat and successfully deter Stabby after the party said that they won't back up his actions. Later on in the campaign, they got to a dungeon, and there were several prisoners that were trapped in cages. Stabby tried to get info out of them, and they didn't have it. So again, he threatened them with his trident. The rest of the party defended the prisoners, and let them go. And at this point I was so fed up, I had one of the prisoners cast a special curse on the trident. The wizard identified this curse to be one that causes the wielder to become attached to the item, and be unable to let go. Additionally, any attacks made not through self-defense with it would be at disadvantage, and take away 1 hit point. He had to go through a real tough process to get it uncursed, and he left after saying,
"This game is boring."
Well guys, even though this guy was a new player, I feel like he probably was suffering from video game logic where he thinks that he can just get away with killing everything and anything, or maybe it's the DM just not really explaining things particularly well. What do you guys think? But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you would like to chat and hang out with other people, I have a Discord link in the description. But, as always, have a good one.